Hey guys, Dave here. Got Chitin I, The Harvest Wars, microgame number 2 from Metagaming. This is a Ziploc bag version. They also had a box version. I think the box version came a little bit later, but let's take a look at this. I've had this for years and years. I've never tried it. I've read the rules. I read the rules. The rules seem fine. It seems like kind of a cool game. But I've had people who've played it told me it's a good game too, but the components are a little bit lacking, and so let's take a look inside. Oh, 1977 rather. Okay. And Steve Jackson was the editor, designed by Howard Thompson, illustrations by Paul Jacques. I like the illustrations that are in the book. First off, the book has... got some advertisements in the back. Let's see how many pages. 17 pages of rules. These illustrations look kind of cool. It's an insectoid game. Basically, it's one hive versus another. I'll read the blurb on the back to you, but let's take a look through here real quick. It's got advanced rules. And here it's talking about attacks and stuff. We got workers here. Objectives and endgame. So it's different victory conditions for the basic and advanced game. So the basic, the learning and basic scenario victory conditions are simple. The player who moves the most harvest chits off his or her end of the map wins. In the advanced victory conditions, using the advanced rules, a more complex and realistic scoring system is used. Each player is required to keep a record of victory points on a piece of scratch paper. One player will also need to keep a record of dead units added to each harvest chit. Victory points are computed as follows. From each harvest chit counts as its face value, plus 1 for each dead unit attached to it, and lost units, 2 points are subtracted for each lost unit. Interesting. And here's a terrain effect chart. Plain hexes, river hexes, and rough hexes, it looks like. And let's read the blurb on the back, because that'll tell us what the game's about. So this is actually a science fiction game. On a far planet, summer is ending. It is the time of harvest, and across the fields pour the Hymenoptera, intelligent insects with only one goal: more food for the hive. Chitin I is a tactical abstract from Metagame's Hymenoptera game system. It simulates a battle between two hive cities struggling for greater shares of food, the harvest, or the bodies of the enemy. Workers, flyers, basics, and the different types of warriors they command make Chitin I a detailed yet easy-to-learn game in a setting that may really exist somewhere. Science fiction fans and gamers alike will enjoy Chitin I. So let's take a look at the counters. Let me zoom in on those. Metagaming's known for bad counters, and these are no exception. I'm sure they're functional, but they're not die-cut, so you gotta cut them out. And they're really small, and the artwork is pretty simple. It looks almost like little kid artwork, to be honest. Looks kind of like a 4-year-old drew it, but I'm sure they're functional. And Metagaming's always been known for having bad-looking maps, so this one's no exception. It's got all the terrain features and stuff you're going to need, but their maps artistically were not as good as the other micro games from that era. And let me zoom in on the bottom. The combat results table here is printed really small, and it's about the limit of what someone could see with 20/20 vision without using like reading glasses or something. And beneath it there's some text here that's about at the limit of your vision. And these combat ads here, it's printed real small too, so. But anyhow, as I've said, I've read the rules, and the rules seem fine. And from what I've been told by people who've actually played the game, it's pretty good. So even though the components are lacking, it should be a decent game. I'm kind of hoping, since Steve Jackson was involved in this, since he's rebooting some old games on occasion, maybe he'll reboot this or some of the other micro games from that era. He already, he's rebooted Ogre a bunch of times. He recently rebooted Triplanetary, so that'd be kind of cool if he rebooted something like this. Because like this game, it looks like the only thing wrong with it is that the components are really basic, so if you had counters that were like bigger and die cut and looked real good, I mean, that'd be just awesome. And really good looking map, that would be awesome too. But anyhow, just wanted to show you guys this game. Thanks for watching, and please click like on the video if you liked it, and please subscribe to this channel. Have a good evening.